much, Blossom. So today's video is going to be on this look. I am using some really fun colors. It's kind of like a last minute summer, you know, if you haven't even started school yet, this is kind of a last minute summer look. So if you would like to see how I did this, stay tuned and let's get started. Hey Orange Blossom, so I just put my moisturizer on, which is the Pond's one, and I'm going to let that soak into my skin while we do our eyeshadow. So I'm doing a very summery look today, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime the eye, and I'm using my Givenchy eyelid primer. Let me get the mirror out of the way so it's not so in the way. There we go. This is an amazing lid primer, so that's what I'm going to do right now. But I'm only going to put this on the lid. We're not doing any like cut crease or smoky eye, so I'm only going to put it on the eyelid. Just like that. I only want it on the eyelid because I want to keep this as natural as possible because we're doing very minimal eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Tartelette palette, and I'm going to use the color Caregiver, I'm actually going to mix three. I'm going to mix Free Spirit, Caregiver, and Supermom. So I am using all three of these shades. Let me get it closer. All three. And I'm going to use my big fluffy e.l.f. brush, which looks like this, to do so. So then I'm going to go back in with a nice thick shadow brush, and I'm using the Real Techniques, which is this one called, the Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush, and I'm going to apply the pink color Caregiver and make it more opaque. So it doesn't look like I have a lot of shadow on, but there is a hint of pink. You can make it as light or as dark as you would like, but I'm going to keep this a very natural look. Okay, moving on is eyeliner. So the eyeliner color on the bottom. So I have 5 choices here. This is from it's an e.l.f. Thing that I got, and there's 5 colors, as you can see. And for this look, because I do have pink on my eye, I am going to go with the teal color, which does not tell me what color it is. And then on the top, I am going to use a gunmetal gray actually, instead of the brown color. So we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put this color on the bottom and then the gunmetal on the top. If this is like too dry, what you can do is take a lighter and melt it a little bit, let it cool, and then put it underneath the eye if you can't get it to work. Looks like this. These are a little harder to use, and I know Benefit has other colors than just brown, so cream eyeliners would work so much better than the pencil, but this is all that I have. Okay, so moving on, we are going to do a quick highlight underneath the brow, and I'm going to use the High Beam by Benefit just for a little highlight. And I'm only going to do a very thin line under the brow because, like I said, I want to keep this as natural as possible. So the last step is for the eyes before mascara is I'm going to take my Laura Mercier highlighting powder and I'm going to put it on top of my highlight just to set it because this is a liquid and it will smear everywhere. So take a powder, this is a baked highlight, take a powder and just put it over. Just like that. Okay, so lastly for the eyes is the mascara, and I'm going to use, you can obviously, if you're going to like the beach or the pool to enjoy your last days of summer, you can totally use a waterproof mascara, but I'm using the Light Camera Lashes by Tarte. I'm just gonna do my lashes. I'm only doing the top lashes because if I do it on the bottom, the color will not be seen as vividly, so I'm only going to do the tops. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the face itself. So like I've said first in the video, I applied moisturizer, which is very important. If you are going to be outside, you do need to put on a sunscreen to protect your face. And the one that I do suggest is the Tarte Guard. You can get this at Sephora. This is amazing, and it's been in multiple favorites of mine. Protect your skin, because if you don't, you're at a higher risk of getting any type of skin cancer. So the first thing that you want to do is to prime your face, and I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. So I don't like a lot on my face in the summer, so I'm not even going to use concealer. I'm just going to use a liquid to powder foundation. That way I don't need powder and I don't need concealer. So the face is set now. Let's make sure it's all blended in. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender that I have wet and I have wrung out the excess. My beauty blender. And the foundation that I'm going to use, you can totally use the BB cream, CC, anything that's light and that doesn't feel too cakey on the skin. I prefer my mirror is in the way. I'm gonna move my mirror out of the way. I prefer my Hourglass foundation because this is a liquid to powder and I don't need to put a bunch of powder on my face. So I'm going to apply that right now. So I'm going to let that set, and if you use a liquid to powder, I say this in every video that I use my foundation, this Hourglass foundation, you need to put the concealer underneath the foundation, because since it's a powdered finish, if you put a cream concealer under your eyes, it's going to look like that. It's not going to be blended. No matter how hard you try to blend it, it will not blend. So put the concealer underneath and then put on the foundation. It just will save you frustrations. Okay, the foundation is now set. So I'm going to use a new blush because I wanted a summery, dewy look. Well, not dewy, I just want a summer look, and I'm going to use the Milani Luminoso on the cheeks for a more peachy, summery glow, and it looks like this. So I'm going to apply that on the cheeks now. Just like that. I want it to look natural. Okay, so then I'm going to do my highlight, and I'm going to take my Laura Mercier highlight powder again, and then I'm going to take a fan brush to apply it, and I'm only going to apply it here and on the forehead and down the bridge of the nose. Just like that, just for a little sun kiss. And then the last thing on the face is contour, and I'm going to do a very light contour, and I'm going to use these. This is the Pixi Beauty Bronze in Summertime. And I'm going to take a big fluffy contour brush like this, and I'm going to literally just carve out my cheeks. So the last step in this look is the lipstick. Now you can totally just wear a lip balm. If you want to do that, I suggest the Jersey Shore lip balm in vanilla coconut, and you can get this on the Jersey Shore sun.com online. So if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and apply this just so that I don't have dry lips when I apply the lipstick. So the lipstick that I chose for this look, you can do whatever colors you want. You can do a coral, you can do a baby pink, you can do a darker pink. I am going to do a dusty rose look today, and I'm going to use the cream liner by MAC in Brulee. I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest. So it's this color here. So gorgeous dusty rose color. Looks like this. And then on top of that, I am going to use my MAC lipstick in Myrrh. It's like this. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to let that set. You could totally stop here and just wear a liner, which is totally fine. So I'm going to let this set for just a second, and then I'm going to apply my lipstick. Alright, so now I'm going to apply the lipstick. The final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you guys know when I upload new videos, and comment down below what your favorite summer look is, or your favorite summer product, or your must-have in your makeup, and I will see you